Hi. And today I want to talk about discretion. So what is discretion? It is the keeping of certain things to yourself, private, amongst lovers, so that not everyone knows your business. And I think this topic is so crucially important in this time because many women are not full of discretion. A nasty sight, isn't it? I don't want to see it. Maybe it's how they were taught. Maybe it's how they were raised. Maybe they just didn't know. Just like me. And once I learned, I became a master at it. And so looking into this discretion, there's two types. There is a physical discretion and there is a verbal one. The physical says that we as feminine women that represent Christ dress modestly. We don't show everything to everyone, and there's a place, of course, for everything, and it depends on how old-fashioned you are. There's some people who would not even wear a bathing suit in public because those men looking are not their husband. But there's other women who wear a bikini to the grocery store and they don't care who's looking. So we've got two ranges here. And I would like to venture and say that I should not be showing my cleavage nor wearing Daisy Dukes in public. I do have some, but it's only for my husband. And I do show cleavage, but only at home. For those of us who already have played or dated or danced with this idea of discretion, I believe that we should be fully covered on the top and not having bare shoulders and not wearing skirts or shorts too short above the knee. But if you want full discretion and respect from the opposite sex, I really believe taking my advice would be helpful. There have been Christian men, and I'm not just talking about older men, all types of men from their 20s to their 60s have disclosed that as a Christian man, that they are turned on when they see a little bit of flesh. And if women would just understand that and help them cover up when they're next to them, then they won't be in the realm of imagination and lusting. Now, these are not my words. These are the words of Christian men that had confided to Christian women about what they're experiencing when they see us or when they're next to us. Now, there's three things that go with verbal discretion. I call it the no-tells. So the first no-telling is you don't tell everything about your history, about your emotions, about your thoughts and feelings to someone you barely know. That's just not what feminine women do. Number two, no telling of other people's information and stories and private things. You don't want to be a bad friend, do you? Number three, no telling of things that are private of yourself, that involves a prophecy, a dream, a goal, an aim that God has inspired in your heart that has not yet been complete. You don't want it aborted, do you? You don't want it not finished. You don't want all the energies that you're putting into it to be deflected as you discuss it. Hold off and focus all your energies and time and your passion in completing that thing first, and then share it with others. That's the best way to be full of discretion in my 3 no-tells. Do you agree with them? What do you think? Let me know. Are you a woman of discretion or a woman learning to be full of discretion? A woman learning to be discreet. Discreetness is one of feminine women's best attributes because people know that they can trust you. People know that they can confide in you. And people know that you are a person of integrity. Even God himself will feel like he can trust you. Remember what he said about Abraham? He said, Abraham, should I not hide from him what I'm doing in this hour? Surely I'll let him know. He treated him as a friend, as someone he can share what he's about to do. He didn't tell everyone that. He didn't even go to Lot, who was living in the cities that God planned to destroy. He didn't go to him and said, Lot, I think you should leave and take your family with you. No. He went to Abraham. You know why? Because he knew he could trust him. He knew he was discreet. He knew that he would take the matters of the Lord into his heart and keep them private unless the Lord released it. So let's learn from Abraham and be the same way.